Hello everybody, today we're going to focus on how to use Totango to run your renewal and upsell processes via SuccessPlays. So to build your original logic for your SuccessPlays for this purpose, we can navigate to segments and start configuration of the conditions that we're going to focus on. So for renewals and upsells, I already have a couple of specific segments prepared, and one is going to be an upcoming renewal segment. That is going to look at customers that are coming up for renewal in the next 90 days. And what I want to do is actually define a success play that's going to allow my team to get in front of those customers way in advance of the renewal to make sure that they're in good shape and going to renew no problem. So as you saw, when I was clicking on the segment, I could actually click directly on the play icon that takes me directly into the configuration part of my success play without having to rebuild my logic. So all of the original conditions that I had in the segment are already infused in here. If you have any questions or would like to learn more about segments, we have a hot tip available on our resource page within the training section that you can review as well after this session. So what I'll do, I'll review my segment to make sure everything's accurate, that I have the right accounts identified, and I can click on continue. I can give this also a quick description. I'm going to just make it test for now. And from here, I'm actually going to inform and let my team know what they need to do. So what I want to do is have them reach out to the customer and have an renewal conversation. And so what I can do, I can actually select the specific success manager. I can assign it for myself. I can give it priority. I can give it due date. And when I'm finished with my task, I can actually add more tasks to the success play. But if this is all I need, then I can just click on continue. I have another opportunity to review my success play before I activate it. And once I activate it, what's going to happen, the specific CSMs are going to get a notification via email, and it's also going to come through their My Portfolio in Notifications tab. So they'll be able to log in and actually process their specific tasks and complete them directly into Totango. So I'll actually go ahead and activate this. It's going to let me know how many accounts are going to be affected, how many tasks are going to be created. And when I click on continue, my success play is going to be launched and available for my team. So that's one example. If we go back to segments again, I'm going to show you something that I wanted to cover as well for upsell opportunities. So I have another folder that I created for myself that has a couple of upsell opportunity segments. One would be a high license utilization. So if you're a company that uses a licensing model, and the traditional kind of standard straightforward license model is, the number of seats on contract or the number of users that can purchase and use your product. But in certain cases, you might have alternative subscription models. So in that case, you can leverage some of our other capabilities for metrics and define your other license utilization components. But in this particular case, for us, it's just users on contract. And what I want to do is look at users or accounts that have license utilization of at least 80%. So I can at least start kind of the upsell conversation with them. So again, once I have my segment identified, I can directly link to the success play from here. That's one option that I already showed you before. Or I can also go directly into the success plays section within the navigation panel and create my success play from here. So if I do that, I essentially have to rebuild my logic. And I'm going to just call this test for now to make it quick. If I already know that there's a segment that is looking for this particular criteria, I can use the advanced editor and I can look for my list here so that I don't have to rebuild my logic. That's another way for me to save time when I'm actually creating and defining my success play. So I can use this cool little feature that's called is in list, and I can start typing the name of my list to find my specific segment. And I can do this one. This is the one that I have found, upsell high license utilization, and then save. And then what that's going to do is just essentially going to bring in my segment into this view so I can proceed with building my success play from here. Again, the same process. Utilization, upsell that. And so I can assign it again to either sales manager or success manager, depending on who's responsible for the upsells. Maybe in this case, it's going to be the sales manager. I can give it priority, and I can give it a due date for how many days after the task is created. How many days do I give my team member time to complete it? When I click on continue, I follow the same process. I have another opportunity to review my segment to make sure everything looks correct. And once I activate, again, my tasks are going to be assigned to the appropriate accounts, and I will hopefully get more upsell opportunities and also very successful renewals with the help of Totango. I hope this session was valuable. Please feel free to contact me directly, Cecilia@totango.com, if you have any questions, and we look forward to seeing you again and showing you more hot tips. Thank you so much.